Welcome to Gene Gadget Zone. We are nearing the end game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite sure if this is the final zone. If so, we're pretty close. If not, we're pretty close. Can't go in here yet. And now you can't break that. Yeah, Sonic. You got such a huge chin. Okay, this guy. He will keep firing no matter what, as you can definitely see, and as I have beheld twice. Red guy, you are giving me problems. Green guy, you are giving me problems. Okay, let it get out of here. Yeah, it's just a nice little tram system of some sort. Alright, this is actually a new anime AI, one who will aim and fire, as opposed to just meander or just go ape, or just go ape on you. Just, them ladybugs, man. Always take me back to now. Oh, God. Let's hit that. Oh. This is the best place to put an enemy. Okay, so kind of like the spike pit, except these are shock pads. Now they will shock. It's not going to be something where you kind of have to just jump. Actually, you can just jump around, but don't land on the same spot. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I got it. Alright, I'm gonna take another tram. Kinda reminds me of a chemical plant, doesn't it? Oh gosh. Yeah, the game's starting to get on the stressful stuff. Where is the green guy? So is the greens, I tell ya. I mean, reds will just... Oh, well, I cashed in early. Yeah, reds will just go all over the place. Greens, oh, they're the ones that are usually the cause all the problems with this game. I mean, remember back in Spring Stadium, I backtracked the whole level looking for a green guy because he could have gone in that direction if given the chance. Luckily for me, or unluckily, how you want to see it, he didn't. Okay. I'm not quite sure how many areas are in this level. It's probably the same traditional 3. By the way, slope jumping over an enemy. Nice for taunting them. Terrible for actually hitting them, though. Alright, let's go find this last guy. I think we go here. There's probably just an extra... Oh? What was that? Oh, whatever, end of the level. I'm not gonna question it. Really, we're just flying through this game now. I mean, I don't know how the editing's gonna go, but I think we're gonna be spending 2 parts at a time per world until we finally get to Spring Stadium where we cap off. And from there, it'll probably just be 1 world apart. Oh, I come up from here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where is that little Flicky? I don't really need that slow. I mean, sure, it's faster, but... Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Back in. Up here. And what was that noise? Now, I don't know if you heard that on the playback, but gosh darn, that was something. Did you guys hear a ghost? Sorry, I've been playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, just... Yeah. Okay, that noise right there, that's the noise that the ghost makes. So you know, that's why... oh dear. Oh jeez, oh, what is that? Oh... Here's where the BS starts, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh darn it! Now where am I? Well, not where I need to be. Okay. Alright, so we've got ourselves another Flicky. Apparently we were supposed to fall down, just not too far. Okay. Oh, well, I fell down again. Is this game monotonous for you yet? Oh, overshot. Okay. I still have a chance. And green light. Okay, I think there's one more this way. No, there isn't. Am I supposed to go lower? Yes! There's the last one. No! Okay. Next area. Huh, talk about an ordeal. Alright. Okay, 5 more enemies. Third verse. Same as the first. Oh. Oh, okay, good. I can just jump that. Okay. Way too stressful. There's probably some dude out there who's like, gosh, man, it was so easy. But, you know, it probably is. He's probably right. But gosh darn. This game, I tell you. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could go that far. I didn't take the steepness into account. Okay, so you don't even need it. You just go right across. I really hope I didn't pass anything. Oh, it's shaping up to be that way. Oh! You know, sometimes you assume there's some form of invisible wall that would dictate whether or not you're actually going to be in that area, or if that area you go into. But 'tis not the case in this level. And I don't care, I'm gonna catch these guys. Not if they fall like that. Catch you too. I just gotta find that last one. Of course, you're right here. Okay, we're just gonna make the climb back up. Jump like a madman. Okay, we're done with Act 2. Which means we're moving on to the boss act, and then we'll be moving on into what I believe is the final stage. There's that awesome music again. Never get enough of that. Rings! Should probably grab them. Okay, trick here is hit Eggman when he reaches down to shoot at you. Not like so. Now like so. So make sure you avoid the whatever the heck these are, and they're spiked, so they're bad. If you're having trouble catching up to them, just jump. That usually solves the problems. You won't be able to get your footing to do a spin dash, so... I don't know if the conveyor belt speeds up, though. See, the weird thing is, Eggman doesn't exactly have, well, adaptable AI. He sort of just goes in a pattern and starts firing when he goes down there, so you'd be behind him, and he's not going to do anything about it, really. He's just going to keep firing forward. It's a pretty mundane boss, considering... I'm going to grab some rings back here. It's a pretty mundane boss, considering how far in the game we are. Mundane as in that easy. Really, it's one of those time-taker bosses. I mean, I don't really think you can get anywhere under a minute. Anyway, welcome to Panic Puppet Zone. Now we're nearing the end game, ladies and gentlemen. Dang it! Alright, we've got some new enemies, but they don't drop flickies. Flickies are in these containers. You gotta bust them out. So you're not hunting down every enemy ever, but you still gotta watch out and make sure you don't get blindsided. Oh, you recognize this music? If you play Sonic Adventure, you sure have. Well, will. Okay, hit that switch, and get on this conveyor belt, which you have no control over Sonic while he's on. And that's the justification for why you have to use a switch. Eggman's pulling out all the stops to make sure you can't get through. Oh man, I love Twinkle Circuit. Yeah, because that's how a lot of people know this music. They know by the Twinkle Circuit of Twinkle Park. What's that? Original game? I don't even... It's funny because Green Grove Zone was also used for Windy Valley. Can't believe I didn't point that out back then. And I can't make this jump, haven't you noticed? Gosh! Okay. Made it. Now I can't even hit that. Gotta get this guy out. Usually if you see an enemy, that's your indication that there's a Flicky nearby. Not exactly in the enemy. Just in their general area. So if you see something you haven't killed yet, you probably have a Flicky nearby. Of course, these guys always give me trouble. It's a red. Okay. Sorry, I was behind it. What's in here? Okay, now where are we? Oh, backtrack. Okay. Oh, you gotta be. It's a good thing these platforms are as wide as an elephant. Otherwise, probably no. Okay. Oh! Okay. We're good. We're good. No rings. That's not good. You know, this is the worst. Invincibility, slowest conveyor belt ever. Now here's something interesting. Only one area to this game. Which means that as soon as we catch those 5 flickies, we are done with the act. Now, it's not them running out of ideas for level layout or design. It's actually something more interesting. Listen to this music. Heroic, isn't it? And look at the bottom right corner. We don't have a badnik meter or flickies to collect. Which means we're finally in a traditional Sonic game. That being get from point A to point B. Maybe kill some things along the way. You don't have to save anything. You just go. Look at how. I was just about to say, look at how flawlessly I'm striding and not having to keep stop. But so much for that, right? Now look at how I'm... Shit! What is that obnoxious yellow in the background? Now it's black. Now it's yellow again. What could that possibly be? Can you tell that I'm acting? It's a giant Eggman! That's what it is. Okay. Jump on this. It's a platform. Haven't seen one of those in a while. You know, if this was 2D, this would be basic platforming 101. Fortunately, because of the isometric view, this might as well be top tier level jumping. That's why usually in isometric viewing games, you don't have the option to, you don't really have platforming to deal with. That's why they have RPGs to take care of this kind of stuff. Anyway, back to flawlessly striding. Almost took one again to the face. Minefield. Oh. Do not step on that, you will fall down to a lower area. Now, let's go give Eggman the worst for his sinuses, huh? And we're done with Act 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end game. This is what it's like. And now for the boss of Panic Puppet Zone. Gotta grab some rings. Alright, what you gotta do is wait for Eggman to attack. With whatever arm that may be. You have to back up first. Am I doing something wrong here? I don't recall how this boss fight goes, so... You can't reach him. Jumping into that is no way up. Oh, you have to wait for one of his arms to come close. Oh, then he goes to... Yeah. Gotta go hit the side. There we go, now I got it. What you gotta do... Oops. What? Excuse me, I was clearly... Okay. What you gotta do is you want to disable his both arms. I believe it's 4 hits per side? Yes. Oh, jeez. See, you have kind of a small... Oh, this could be problematic. Yeah, a really small window to attack. Well, not attack, but move out the way, because Sonic takes a while to actually get moving. Drop down here to Phase 2, where Eggman will just start shooting at you. Watch out, the fire will linger a couple seconds. Just keep jumping and then run under it when it tries to apprehend you. It'll be good. Now, I don't think you need to grab his attention, so you can just go straight from side to side and he'll be good. Like so. Just take the long way across and the fire will die out before it'll get you. Alright, first arm is down. There's that beautiful collision detection. Alright. Oops, this way. Now we are in what I believe is the final phase. This one can be a bit tricky if you don't know what to do. You'll be shooting balls everywhere, and you just gotta, well, not get hit. That's the trick. Just wait by the arm and by the arm scope, and then just hit it. He'll fire regardless, so there's no need to wait out in front for him to start firing. It's quite easy. Quite easily the easiest phase, because if you can time your jumps just right, you can attack him before he actually starts to fire, which will stop his fire completely. And we've beaten the boss, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is probably the only boss where I've actually gotten into a full strategy on how to defeat him. Oh! Cutscene! Or slideshow of some sorts. You notice that the cast members are finally coming into play here. Again, we do not turn super. We just battle the final weapon. No, that's not an epic cave in the background. Those were mountains. So now we tap into our inner Billie Jean as we take on Eggman. His arms are his main method of attack. Weird thing is that this boss has one critical flaw. He blatantly gives you hit me on Windows. I believe he attacks and then he just sticks his face out, to which you literally just smack him and he moves on to his next weapon. This one I've always had the most trouble with. Wait. Doesn't that remind you of Sonic 3? A lot. The timing's always the same. It's just that the sound effect doesn't quite end before he decides to try stomping you. This is the part that can catch you off guard. No, he's not aiming at you. Jump. That's what you gotta do. And then, hit me, Sonic! Oh, you hit me! And we move on to the next weapon. Now you go through each weapon twice, so there we go. Here's the thing, just run in circles for this one. And then smack them. And then I think we cycle back to the beginning. No. Final weapon before we hit the beginning. He actually has defenses. Couldn't believe that. The only real cumbersome thing about this is that you only get rings at the beginning weapon area. So you want to make sure you just don't get hit. Of course, those rings will not disappear, so you can always come back to refill. I recommend grabbing all the rings on your second time around. Although it probably would have been smarter if you wait until after he's done with this weapon. Yeah, just in case. So when, if it starts hitting the fan, you can get out of there quickly. Now you might be hearing that timer noise. I'm not quite sure if, the area you're standing on disappears or something like that. but really, there's nothing to worry about. I wouldn't chance it, though. So, as a final boss, and yes, this is the final boss, it's kind of lackluster. Very lackluster, actually. Haha! You thought you had me. Yeah, I just want to make sure you're ready to jump by the time when his fist clench up. We're just about done, folks. 2 more weapons, and we'll be through. Just gotta hit him one more time. You can tell I'm out of commentary by this point, so I'll just get into talking about something interesting. Did you know that there's a second version of this game for the Sega Saturn? It was actually, well, some consider it the better version, because it legitimately looked like 3D instead of sprites that were angled in various forms. By the way, we beat it. Now, what happened was, it was kind of the same concept-wise, but the main difference was the special stages, because holy crap, did that look good. I'll probably splice in the clip of it at the end of the commentary, but you gotta see it. It's awesome. Thank you, Sonic. You saved us from Robotnik. We are grateful for your efforts. I just do what I wanted to do. Nobody messes with my friends. See ya! And so, after saving the day, the Flickies, now freed, get peace and freedom back to their kingdom, island. And Sonic, well, he just leaves. There you go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Sonic the Hedgehog 3DBlast. It was definitely something. Huh. Now, I don't know what next game I'll probably take on for the next time I'm by myself. You know, since I'm in Traveler's Tales mood, I am looking towards Sonic R. I mean, for the most part, the real playthrough, if you want to call it, for that is 1 player, so I might go tackle that. Maybe I'll come back to that one also for Versus. We'll see. Anyway, it has actually been a great time. I think I did pretty well by myself here, especially for it being my first commentary. And you know, I'm really going to try to make it an effort to bring more Sonic commentaries, because Sonic commentaries is where AeroshiSama started. We started with Sonic 2, and we sort of made it a point that we weren't going to make it a Sonic-only game channel, because then it'd be over and done with pretty quick. And for the most part, we wouldn't have any updates for years at a time. But, you know, when we finally branched out, we sort of left Sonic on the back burner, and there was a lot of Sonic games I wanted to do. Well, we wanted to do. Sonic, the Adventure series, all the other 3D titles. Oh, man. Oh, not even a thank you for playing? Okay. Well, anyway, we will be heading back into the Sonic universe very soon. I also promise that sorry, had a hiccup there. Sonic 06 will return. I don't know when, because, you know, that's a promise I wouldn't be able to keep if I told you. Anyway, this has been Aerobian Angel, and good night, everybody.